What's up, yo? Welcome back to the channel. Breaking Bad, Season 4, Episode 4. Now, usually, I like to go through the comments, pick out some good stuff to discuss, and kind of use that as our kind of launching point into the next episode. I was going to say,
like, topic of discussion.
Yeah. But last episode, the majority of the comments had to do with the fact that Bill Burr, who I don't even know if I said his name right. Is that how you say it?
I assume.
Nikki knows him a lot more than I do. Like, she actually recognized his face.
I've seen some stuff. I mean, it's been a long time. I'm a parent, so like, I don't get to watch anything that I want to unless they're asleep and it's late.
I literally know nothing about him. So, like, everybody was dropping comments about that. And then the song, while Jesse was playing or riding the go-karts, apparently is the Vikings theme song.
Is it?
And
I'm going to have to re-listen to that.
There were a lot of comments about that as well. So
don't spoil.
Not a whole lot to discuss in terms of those two things. But it was kind of a...
We haven't watched Vikings yet. Don't spoil
I mean, it's just a song. It's fine. Okay. But yeah, like... it was like meant to be for us to have that song, and that might be our next show or something maybe one day. Who knows?
Hopefully.
But I feel like there were two really big things to take out of this last episode. Was one, Skyler, manipulating and basically cheating Mr. Eyebrows of his car wash. And again, I keep forgetting.
What you gonna do about it, Eyebrows?
I keep,
no regrets.
know what I'm saying? I keep saying I'm gonna screen grab these comments, but I keep forgetting to do it, and we're already here filming, so But somebody was like, what she did was even as illegal, arguably, as what Walt's doing.
Yeah,
because she basically
that was genius.
But she had somebody impersonate a government official, and it's like, duh, that's like a really, really big deal. But
well, I mean, you can't impersonate them or a police officer.
Right.
Well, I mean, okay, they're both government officials. Yeah. Never mind, skip it.
The big thought that I had after the fact was, what are the chances that Mr. Brows decides to like pursue this more?
Is it Bogdan?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm
Bogdan?
not good. I think that's what it is. What are the chances that he actually pursues and follows up to like? Because if I was him,
if he's selling the business now, he don't give a shit about what the government official said. He's gonna be like, crap, here, you just take it.
He built the place from the ground up all by himself, from what he said. I would be a little bit more. I would do more due diligence and have like a second opinion or call the office, and especially when he had a name of a guy that he normally deals with, like I would call that dude to be like, hey, can you look into this? Like, I feel like it's way too easy that like he's giving this up. But
okay.
I wonder if he's gonna like.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I wonder if
think about that.
I wonder if he's just gonna follow through or just take his 800 G's and just walk away. Interested to see, because they could get caught up. Like Skyler kept talking about like, oh no, like when Saul was given like all these ideas about how they were going to approach this, she was like, no, we don't want to put innocent people in jail. We don't want to cause any tax red flags. Like, arguably what you did could be more dangerous and detrimental to your future than anything. Yeah. So that's kind of interesting. And then obviously closing out the episode with Hank reading the notebook from Gail, and it's a big deal. There's obviously stuff in there that's going to lead to something. What is it? Is Hank going to recognize stuff? Is he going to be able to help? And another thing that kind of popped into my head in terms of that situation was that officer who was buddies with Hank clearly didn't want to take it to Gomi and show the DEA because he didn't want it to become a DEA case.
Right.
Do you get the vibe that he's kind of working like as a rogue officer in this situation, kind of trying to like do this himself and like maybe make a name for himself and doesn't want anyone else involved?
Or to somehow help Hank's ego and be like, hey man, you were right, like, and here's all the proof, and to help him like get back his like, I don't know, clear his name in a way. Like,
this is something I don't know or am familiar with, is the idea of like, would the Albuquerque Police Department want to find something like that and then hand it over to DEA? or is it something to where they want to try to like?
Oh, they probably want to do it themselves.
Yeah, I just wonder if we're dealing with like a rogue agent or a rogue officer in this situation where he found the notebook, kind of kept it to himself, made copies. He wants to that's why he's bringing Hank in the mix.
I don't know, or they're just, brainstorming and they need, an outside perspective.
Yeah, it's a very interesting situation. That's just something that kind of popped into my head because I feel like that's something that would immediately go to the DEA and bring them in this case if there's really a massive super lab in Albuquerque,
Yeah.
So that whole whatever's in there is fascinating to me. I want to find out. I want to know. And
I think we all want to know.
Yes, well, most of y'all already know. So you ready to jump into this episode?
Yes.
Let's go, yo!
Oh, extra security? In case anybody opens up the bag.
Is that Mike?
No.
The fuck?
Yeah, that's Mike.
Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What? The fuck?
Oh my god.
Is he gonna be okay in there? Fuck. No way. Yep, he's fine. He's fine. He's totally fine.
He was very smart to bunker himself the way he did. Dude, he's a bad mofo.
Did he get hit?
Oh shit!
Oh god. He just seems highly annoyed, if anything.
He's like, dude, they shot off a part of my fucking ear. Oh man. Dude, so this episode's called Bullet Points.
Yeah, I think the point of that bullet. Jesus.
I wonder if there's also bullet points in the notebook.
All right.
Dude, that was crazy.
Tonight's the night. No turning back.
Okay, so first I assign point values, correlate to effect of removal.
You gonna split the eights?
Skyler, please. Now, mathematical principle known as the Kelly criterion, upon which I devised my own strategy, not dissimilar to the MIT system.
Walt, you're not teaching them.
You don't think it behooves me to be able to explain any of this?
It behooves you to be a pro, that's all I'm saying. That's the fiction, so chop chop.
Don't chop me. On eights, split them. Good on both. Next decision is whether to double down or not. On 11, yes, double. You have a soft 18. The final decision is whether or not to hit or to stand. Hit it. Comes a hard 15.
Dealer has a 9.
Hit it.
Oh. And 21.
Okay. I'm in recovery. Remember? I shouldn't even be playing. And that is the fiction that we should be sticking to.
You really think people are going to put him on the spot and pull out like a deck of cards and be like, show me how you play blackjack?
Yeah.
We have to get our story straight. We've got to be on the same page.
Script.
Bullet points.
Oh.
We need this story to be solid and sympathetic and most of all completely believable. Hank thinks his insurance is paying for everything. Did you take money, Walt? Because I seem to recall that you'd rather sell drugs than take help.
Fine.
Marie will tell Hank in her own time, and at least we'll have laid the groundwork. We agreed about this.
Yes, we did. It's just...
It's a lot.
Never mind. Just...
She's being very smart, because you do need to have...
Yeah, you need to have your story straight.
You gotta be on the same page completely.
Okay, so I'm going to launch with the exciting news that we are buying a car wash.
Yay.
The next logical question Hank will probably ask is, where are you getting the money? Yeah. To which I'll say, we want to tell you the whole story. It's a doozy, so hold on to your hats. Do you like that?
Sure.
Keeps it light while letting them know to expect something big.
Uh-huh. No, it's a doozy.
If you act like this, I would have been like, you're a dick.
Anyway,
Forget
that's
it.
where you will take over.
Terribly, terribly ashamed of my actions.
Yeah.
2 terriblies?
It's supposed to show contrition.
Yeah, well, I just wouldn't use that word. I would never say the word terribly. This whole thing makes me look like crap.
This has to be a warts and all story, Walt.
How do you look bad exactly? Where is the I slept with my boss bullet point? I can't...
See, if you hadn't done that, hands would be clean.
School teacher? I'm just the bitch mom who wouldn't cut you any slack.
That sucks.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I put you through all of this.
I appreciate that apology. Thank you, Walt.
How's that sound?
Oh, I thought he was actually apologizing.
I think she thought so too.
We're just so glad we have a strong family to help us through this, that we can all support each other. And then maybe I'll tear up a little. I don't know. Just have to see what happens in the moment.
When you dab your eyes, you gonna do it with your right hand or your left
It's just
hand?
an idea.
1 tear, 2 tears? How many?
This has to be convincing.
Stop being a dick, Walt.
I'm doing the best I can here, Walt.
I think it'd be a red flag if she could cry on the spot.
As easily to me as it does to you.
Go show the boys your new rock collection. We're gonna get things organized.
Minerals! Sorry.
You have a rock collection? It's a mineral collection. That's rhodonite, okay? It's manganese in a silicate. Cool. I gotta check this out.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Been working on stuff here, doing a little consulting.
Oh yeah. What if he wants to get his thoughts on the equipment?
Oh no!
Oh god.
Are you sure? Controller's not convinced, but the computer has the evidence.
That, my friend, is Albuquerque's public enemy #1.
He sang karaoke on like a blue screen in his house by himself. Wow. Gail is like just went up a notch in awesomeness.
Yeah, Skyler's putting it on.
Support each other.
He's like freaking out now.
Walter H. White. Man of hidden talents.
You have no idea.
I'm terribly, terribly ashamed of my actions. I need to use the restroom.
Dude!
He's gonna find the notebook. What's in it?
Walt.
Damn it, dude.
Hey man, that was some big stuff back there. You know, Walt, if you can always bend my ear, right? I mean, if you ever need to talk or just blow off some steam, you know?
Bend your ear?
I'm here.
Really?
Not going anywhere.
Aw, that's nice of you, Hank.
I mean, we're definitely not talking, bathtub crank here. This is a big-ass operation.
Who is this person?
There's this mystery man I've been chasing for the better part of a
Oh
year.
shit.
Cooks the purest meth that me or anyone else has ever seen. Goes by the name of Heisenberg.
Oh my god.
Yeah, pretty weird. Huh?
He's sitting on your bed.
I looked him up. Anyway, I figure with a handle like that, my guy's got to be some sort of an egghead. Gail, Major Tom Bedecker. Hey, let me show you something.
Here at the top it says to WW My star, my perfect silence.
Walt Whitman.
I mean, who you figure that is, yeah?
Walter
White.
You got me.
W.
Wait a minute. Let me see this. Yes.
And I heard the learned astronomer.
It's a poem by Walt Whitman, your WW.
You frickin' brainiac.
You think this Gale person is your Heisenberg?
Yeah, I think so. Personally.
I'm terrified right now. Oh my God.
That's so
And
crazy.
Hank is like, just the way he's acting, like, makes me feel terrified. I'm like,
You think that he has any suspicion at all?
I don't know.
Why would he say Walter White? He didn't like chuckle or laugh after he said it.
I need to talk to you.
Okay.
The hell? Did he shave his head?
What's happening?
They found fingerprints at the scene.
Not mine. Your brother-in-law's got such a hard-on for me. If the cops would have found my fingerprints within 5 blocks of that place, they would have picked me up by now.
What about the casing? Did you pick them up?
No.
Jesse, I need you to concentrate. This is very important. Did you knock or ring? Knock or ring?
Knock.
Now, what happened after that? Did he recognize you? Did you say anything to each other? What?
Fuck, dude. Jesse is in such a bad place right now.
I think maybe Jesse wants to get caught a little bit, so that way he can go to prison and they don't have to worry about it.
What about my brother-in-law? He suspects Jesse, and hell, he knows Jesse is involved in the sale of blue meth. Now, what if he puts 2 and 2 together and he goes after Jesse for the murder?
Goes after him how? On his rascal scooter? Perhaps sounded insensitive.
Perhaps.
He goes after him. She's like a Mike, that grunting, dead-eyed cretin, sucker punching me. I've got Gus wielding a box cutter. I mean, Western Union, message received.
Shit.
When did this stop being a business? Why am I the only person capable of behaving in a professional manner?
Slow down. Slow down.
I mean, how can I protect anyone? Skyler, I'm sure she believes, she needs to believe that everything is neat and tidy, and she's telling herself that I work in this nice, quiet little lab with a white lab coat and a pocket protector, and when my contract is up, I'll just simply hang it all up, tip my hat, and walk away.
You can buy a paddle. This is a last resort back pocket kind of thing, but if you really got to protect yourself, disappear. Poof. Call him a disappearer.
Okay.
For a substantial fee, and I do mean substantial. You and your loved ones can vanish, untraceable.
Damn.
What?
You want his card?
Has Walt given up on the kill Gus plan?
Letting the police find Jesse.
You think he's given up on that?
I don't know.
I feel like after getting that phone call, he's kind of, and getting beat up by Mike, he's kind of let that one sail.
I don't know. I think he's just filing it away in storage.
Because if you really think about it,
Hey, will you make sure there's pizza here when I get back?
Oh, yeah, I can do that. I can definitely do that.
Jeez.
I would not. Why would you leave that there?
He doesn't care.
Oh, God.
Oh.
So he knows now that you can just go upstairs and get money. Uh-oh.
He doesn't even care. Dude, he didn't even flinch at the idea of all that money being gone.
Right?
Oh my God,
what the fuck?
he is just... He's an AI.
He
Don't
literally
give a
just
fuck.
does not fucking care.
He's just too numb to care.
Wake up. What's up with your ear?
Shit.
Downstairs now.
This is bad. Oh shit.
Oh.
He stole your money.
Okay.
That $78,000 or so look familiar?
Yeah, this dude's been watching.
Okay. Thanks.
He doesn't care.
You want to know what's next for Little Miss Pissed in his pants?
No. You're gonna kill him. Is this the part where I'm supposed to beg you not to do it? And then what? I'm supposed to promise, cross my heart, to like straighten up and fly right or toe the line or some other crap? You ain't gonna smoke that dude in there because you went through the trouble of putting a blindfold on him.
Lay yourselves out.
That was smart. I didn't even think about that.
It's Pinkman. He's become increasingly incautious. I know he and Walter come as a team and that Walter won't like it, but something's got to be done.
What are they gonna do to Jesse?
Does he not make it to work today?
This whole episode is freaking me the fuck out.
Wait for the thing.
Oh, great. Damn, did they take him somewhere?
Hey, it's me. Wait for the thing.
Oh, shit. He's gonna go scream at the camera.
Right?
Where is he?
Oh my god. Okay, he's okay. Thus far.
Gonna ask where we're going?
No.
He doesn't care.
Oh my god. This is, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out more than Jesse is, and that's not good. And the episode's over. No!
Man.
Son of a bitch. I need to know these things.
That's where
Come on.
Dude. This is getting so tense.
I can't handle it. I am like a ball of stress right now.
It legit, I mean, the episode started with it. It's like any moment, any of these characters can just be like in a position of, hey, you're about to die. It's insane. And, you know, Jesse is just in this mind state of just like, he is just completely numb. He's completely gone. He doesn't care about what's happening.
Maybe he's taking him to rehab. Think? Maybe.
I mean, depends on how far out into the desert he's driving him right now.
It's true too.
Oh, like this is all bad. All of it. Everything is like that. I can't get that conversation that Hank had with Walt out of my head because I said it earlier, but like Hank didn't like, if you're like joking, be like, hey, Walter White, WW.
Yeah,
like,
but no, he was just like, he acted all like serious about it. Like he didn't laugh at all.
Not at all. Like he didn't show any signs of like joking.
That's like it made me stress out. I'm like, oh my god, he thinks, oh my god, like why? But why would he think? I don't know. I don't know.
Hank has been so obsessed with this case. And I just get worried that like Walt might have like revealed too much and knowing about the cook.
Well, you know how
like,
he is when he talks. He just like when he's guilty with something, he talks way too much.
He like was able to confirm like the science that Gale was using in the book. Like, I mean, I know that it's
But he's a chemistry teacher. Like, he should know, like,
I know,
chemicals and things.
but it just makes me concerned that, like, at some point, through all of the investigation that Hank's done, that he's going to be able to, like, pin it somehow on him. Because, like, he's back in the mix on this case.
Yeah.
He got something put on his lap, and he's just like, oh.
Yeah.
And
he's
like,
he's excited about it again.
And he specifically said, like, this is my guy.
Yeah.
So,
but then he's also like, you know, saying that Gale is Heisenberg.
He says he's like, I don't think he's 100% sold on that yet.
Right.
I think there's still enough doubt because it's one of those situations like he was talking about. He didn't get to cuff the guy and say bye-bye to him.
Right.
So I think and especially if the meth keeps being produced.
Right.
That's going to be the big key. If he gets word that this stuff is still, like, fresh in circulation, then he'll know that it wasn't Gale.
Yeah, then he's going to know that, you know, this lab is still going. Like, somebody's using the recipe.
It's going to be a situation of, like, how many people in this city is smart enough to operate this machinery.
Right.
Like, at some point, it's going to get narrowed down. And it's just like, again, it goes back to the stuff that we talked about early in this show. And maybe this gambling thing starts shifting that opinion a little bit. But, like...
Yes, because, you know...
hidden Hank, talent.
Well, yeah, Hank was like, yeah, thank you.
Like, at some point, like, Hank's opinion of Walt is going to shift.
I think it did shift. It did. It's like...
The moment he thinks that Walt's capable of something like this, which we now know that he is...
Something outside of Walter's norm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is bad. Something bad.
Yeah.
He's got a gambling addiction.
Yeah.
Woo-wee! This is crazy.
I mean, that explains large sums of money.
That too. Yeah. I mean, at any point does he think, like, oh, this is some kind of cover-up?
I don't know.
Is this friggin' car wash?
We still have a season and a half, right?
I mean, we got a lot. The last 2 seasons are longer. But it's like, at what point does Hank start thinking about, like, the money laundering thing and, like, because he knows...
That's what the car wash is for.
No, I'm talking about Hank.
Oh.
Like, when does Hank start putting those pieces together? Being like, wait a minute.
Why are you buying a car wash? Damn it! Damn it all!
You got this huge score of money. He's gonna find out at some point that he's paying for all of his medical bills. Like...
Yeah.
And he's not playing poker anymore. Like, it's gonna, like... You're gonna start checking off some bullet points.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it's real scary. Like, I'm not gonna underestimate Hank's ability to investigate. It's just a matter of him believing or not believing that Walt's capable.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's capable of something like this. Shit.
And it's just any moment, like... Just Gus, like, I brought it up during the episode, like, I wonder if the whole killing Gus thing is out of the, like, picture. Like, I wonder if Walt's completely put that to side or if he's still carrying the gun. I don't know if he's still carrying the gun.
I don't know.
Is he, like, set with the idea that he's not going to see Gus, that Gus is never going to be close enough to him for him to do it. But yeah, like, that thought keeps creeping in my mind. Like, is there going to be another interaction between the two? Like,
oh my god, this entire episode just has me on edge.
I feel like this is the way it's going to be
for here on out. Like, just
it's just a level
about shit.
It's just a level of uncertainty of what is going to happen. Like, we just saw the Los Pollos truck get completely shot up.
Who were those guys?
I have to imagine some kind of cartel.
Yeah.
That we saw attacking the place before.
So they're ready to get Gus.
I mean, they're
associated with Gus.
They're going after Gus. It was very interesting that they had Mike in that friggin' freezer.
Yeah, why
back there.
was he in there?
he probably was anticipating something, protecting something important in that truck.
Well, I know. Yeah, but like, you know, not anybody else. Mike, though.
Because he probably knows that he could rely on Mike.
Yeah.
Anyone else probably would have gotten themselves killed in that situation.
That's true.
All he did was get his part of his ear shot off.
Yeah.
Shit. And Skyler keeps talking about, like, the details. I wonder...
And Walter's not interested in the details.
I wonder if the obsession and the, like, almost obsessive compulsiveness of her with all these details is something that gets her slipped up. Yeah. Because she's trying to remember too much stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you keep your story...
That's not natural.
Right. How do you keep that story so in line when you're, like... I know it's probably also not the best idea to just wing it and just be like... have just random stories come up without communication.
Yeah.
But she's clearly, like, in a position of overdoing it, it feels like.
Well, yeah, she's in a Walt trying to talk himself out of a bad situation.
Right. So I'm really curious to see, because she might be getting all, like, confident and, like, feeling good about herself, and
yeah,
she might be kind of having a feeling like Walt, of just feeling, like, indestructible. Like, her plan and her way of doing all this and the approach that she's handling it with is, like, untouchable. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't... I don't know, because Walt doesn't have the same level of, like, attention to detail that she wants him to have. That's going to be really interesting. And then...
Yeah, because he just doesn't think that anybody's going to, like, question certain things. And it's like, well, they might.
Right.
And you have to have an answer.
Yeah.
You can't just say, I don't know.
But it can't be such an overly scripted answer. Like you give Walt, like, an overly scripted thing in the heat of a moment, he's just going to blabber. Because that's what he does.
He said terribly twice, and he said that he doesn't say that. This is nuts.
And this whole Saul plan of just hiding and being wiped off the map sounds...
How do you do that when you have children? How do you go to Walter Jr. and be like, hey, by the way, that's not your name anymore, and everything that you once knew, you will never know again?
You come up with another lie. This is crazy, though. This is so crazy. I am absolutely loving and absolutely digging this season so far.
Yeah.
It's just, it's got it cranked up to 1,000. It is just, like, we're not going slow up the mountain. We're going fast up this thing. And it's going to come friggin' crashing down, I think, at some point. This is insane. Do you have any other thoughts?
Not right now.
What about emojis?
Okay. An ear.
That sucks. Get your ear shot off.
I know, that does suck.
God.
And the little, since they were acting, you know,
the clapper, yeah.
Scene, you know, that thingy.
Yes, you'll see it right around here somewhere.
Money for Jesse getting his money stolen, and then a car, because where is Mike taking Jesse?
Yikes.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. You want to recap it one more time?
Ear, clapper thingy, money, car.
All right, y'all. Those are the emojis for you this episode. Leave them down below. We absolutely love seeing them.
Because they're fun.
And leave whatever other comments you want about this episode. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications.
Give me a yellow heart for nail polish.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, and, you know, this shit is getting intense. This is just crazy. We'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.